my name is Jane and welcome to our cooking show. Today we're gonna make borsh, one of the most delicious and colorful meals in Russian and Ukrainian kitchen. There are different types of borsh and you can enjoy the cold one on a nice and hot summer day. But today we're in November, so our borsh is gonna be hot. And look at all the ingredients we're gonna use for our soup. And we're using fresh parsley and dill, tomatoes, peppers, carrots, broccoli, onion, beets, potatoes. And we're gonna also use a couple of spices. We're gonna use the Praga sauce for the spaghetti. We're also gonna use a can of organic kidney beans and garlic and basil leaves and pepper, the same as we're gonna use a tiny bit of vinegar when we're gonna be frying our beets. Okay, first of all we're gonna start with boiling water because cabbage and potatoes takes a lot longer time to be prepared. That's thing number one we want to do. I'm gonna add some filtered water right now into my pot and I'm gonna start boiling it on high. So we're gonna be slicing cabbage. So I'm finishing slicing my cabbage and right now I'm gonna put it in a pot. Right now I'm moving into my potatoes and I'm going to slice them in a really fine and small pieces. So I'm gonna make first circles just like that and I'm gonna make cubes out of it or just the fine slices. And right now I'm gonna add my sliced potatoes into the soup. Well, here is our pot. It's boiling cabbage and potatoes. It smells already really delicious. Okay, right now I'm gonna start working on carrots, beets, onion and pepper because I'm gonna slice those and they will go into a frying pan, so I will fry them in a tiny bit of olive oil and I will also add some vinegar and a tiny bit of spices to it. Right now I'm gonna show you another machine I'm gonna use to slice the beets because beets, fresh beets, they're very hard to slice. And I'm using Italian machine which is called Spiroli, which is really amazing and which is turning our beets into spaghetti, which is really an amazing miracle. So let's see how that happens. So here we're watching the process how our beets are turning into spaghetti. Doesn't take even a minute for the whole beet to go through that. On top of it I want to show you what's gonna stay after that beet. Just look at that cute little mushroom. Isn't it cute? And then you can just slice it as the part of your beets. Right now I'm going back to my carrots and I start slicing them just in circles, just in round pieces like that. I can do even two at one time. That is how our carrots and beets look like together. Isn't it colorful? Right now we're moving into our beautiful pepper, which I'm gonna slice right now. We're gonna do it in round circles too, and then we want to do it more fine way. Oh, it smells so good. It's really delicious. I love the red peppers. They smell so much better than green ones and they add such a beautiful color to my borsh. And right now I'm gonna add my pepper to beets and carrots. So that's the stuff we're gonna fry later on all together. And our next ingredient is gonna be onion, which is the red onion and which is gonna be delicious for frying with all of the other stuff we have there. And I'm going to cut it really fine. And we're gonna add onion to our ingredients. And right now I'm gonna cut some celery and I'm gonna add it to the boiling pot. So it comes to the whole pot of the cabbage and potatoes. And right now I'm gonna add some salt to borsh. Like that, just a tiny bit. Right now I'm gonna start frying all my ingredients that were in the frying pan, and I'm gonna add some olive oil to it, just a tiny bit. And also I'm gonna use a little bit of vinegar. I like balsamic vinegar, which is really amazing. I'm also gonna add a tiny bit of basil and ground pepper to it. Right now I'm gonna be frying my peppers and onions and carrots and beets. Right now I'm gonna add a tiny bit of a garlic powder to my frying vegetables. It will give amazing and delicious smell to them. Be stirring them all the time, just like that. Half a jar of spaghetti sauce, Prego brand, all natural. And we're also gonna add a tiny bit of ketchup to give it more flavor. Just like that. And we're gonna mix it up right now. Right now we're gonna put our sauce into the vegetables. It smells yummy and looks delicious. And right now I'm gonna put our vegetables into the boiling pot, our red mixture. That's gonna add nice and beautiful red color to our borsh. From now on it turns into its real red and rich color. Right now I'm washing the broccoli and tomatoes. So I'm gonna use them again for the borsh. I'm gonna add them into the pot because usually broccoli and tomatoes don't take too much time to be cooked. So we can just add them now at the end of the process. So I'm gonna just slice tomatoes, just a regular way we usually do. And right now I'm gonna add tomato into our soup. Now I'm gonna use broccoli. I'm not really gonna cut it, I'm just gonna break it. And I'm gonna put that into our soup as well. Oops. Right now I'm going to open the can of beans and I'm gonna add the whole can into our soup. And look at our beautiful garden greens, which is dill and parsley, which is all nice and clean. So I'm gonna chop all that and put into our soup. And right now I'm gonna add our greens into the soup. And right now we want to stir our soup again, make sure everything mixes nice and smoothly together. And right now we're gonna put fresh garlic. We're gonna press it through the garlic presser into our borsh. Right now we're coming to the part of decorating our borsh. First of all, we're gonna use the bay leaf. I get mine from Carlucci's and I really love it because it gives an amazing flavor to the borsh. So I'm gonna put probably about 4 or 5 leaves into the soup. And right now I'm gonna taste my borsh. It tastes wonderful. And here we are. Here's our borsh. It's all ready to eat. Bon appetit! Enjoy!